Alright. Yo, what's up guys? Terrell here on Terrell Game Vlogs. Pokemon seems to be getting slower and slower with its sub-releases. Which is lame, because I want to watch my Pokemon with subs. Because it's not like Pokemon where you can kind of get away with it. With Pokemon, I want my subs. Anyways, enough with that. We're into our Sket Dance episode 49? 49. Yeah, episode 49 review. I think the thing with this episode, it's okay. First off, I enjoyed it. It still made me laugh, but I think it's almost a general consensus with the Sket Dance fan base that the teacher who teaches the Genesis and the Hyperion games is boring and no one really likes him. I mean, okay, let's put it this way. I don't mind the Genesis stuff or the Hyperion stuff, but I'm not a huge fan of it either. Like, it wouldn't kill me if it wasn't in the anime. And essentially what this is another Genesis game. Mind you, we haven't really heard any Genesis talk since the first time it was introduced in the anime. Like, what? Like in the first 20 episodes? And we're almost in the 50s now, so I guess they had to bring it back. Essentially the whole point of this episode is that there's like this Genesis World Tournament going on. Which you would think, oh, it's a saga. Please don't. Because in my mind, I thought it was a saga, and then I realized it's Genesis. There's no way in hell this could be a saga. So, and I do like the beginning where no one seems to give a shit, but like what happens is like the teachers. I forget his name. I think it's Sonobe, whose voice actor I believe is Mr. Three's Japanese voice actor. Kept fucking going. Do you not remember the passion you felt when you played the game the first time? And they all got reminded of the enjoyment they had with the game. So they're like all indirectly being like, well, I wouldn't be mad if we had to do it. I'd do it if, you know, Boston told me to do it. Like, him goes the switch is like, we follow our leader. We don't, like, we'll just follow our leader. We wouldn't mind, but, you know, we'll follow whatever the leader says. And Boston's like, why y'all do this to me? Why y'all make it put it on me? It's like, come on, Boston, you're the leader. And so they all go for it, and they're going to the World Tournament, which is kind of hilarious in the sense that it's a World Tournament, but it's from a whole bunch of different countries that they don't seem to even know the name of, which just makes it really fucking funny. Except there is one thing they do recognize. Obviously Japan, because they're representing Team Japan. But apparently the United States is in this tournament. But not the entire United States, just one fucking state. Guess what state it is? Wyoming. So if any Sket Dance fans live in Wyoming, you went to the tournament, you went to the World Tournament, you should be proud of yourself, man! You also lost in the first round against Japan, but that's not the point. And because they don't have enough players, they have to get someone else to come. And luckily, it's Captain. I like the fact that they picked her because honestly, I was either going to be her or Shinzo, and I didn't really mind it was Captain because, you know, we don't see Captain enough in silly episodes, so it's fun. I also love how the running joke with her is that she's Moe to everyone else at the tournament because obviously they didn't have time to teach her anything. So it's like they're kind of going through the motions and she has to learn like the whole war cry dance at the beginning, and everyone in the crowd is like, oh, she's Moe, she's so Moe girl, that Japanese girl is Moe, and I'm like, the Captain is Moe? I could have sworn that was Momoka, but alright. Which ironically, because she appears in this episode for like a minute and a half to sing the Genesis national anthem. Also, Switch is the biggest dick in this episode because he's just like, oh, the nigga's just like, fucking, every time they're like, what the fuck is going on? Like the first time it says, why did you like, Sonobe's like, why did I even get an invitation to this in the first place? It isn't like, since we're the only like four people that know Genesis in Japan, why the hell would we get invited to this tournament? And Switch is in the background going, oh, I sent the ambassador information about us. And it's like, why the fuck is Momoka singing the national anthem for this? Oh, I sent the national ambassador stuff about Momoka. And it's just like, Switch, what the fuck? Like, Because it's funny, because like the way it's played off is like he was just researching, and then when he actually admits to actually sending the material, it's like you want to play Genesis today, don't you sick fucker? Like what the hell? I thought that was pretty funny. I don't think I've mentioned this yet in any of the reviews, but I fucking love Sket Dance OST, especially like all the battle music, like the I love that shit, and that shit happens near the end of it, where like where Captain's instincts kind of figure out the rules of the game as she's playing, and they do a montage, and I like the fact that they make fun of the fact that they're doing a montage. It's like Himiko's is in the background. It's like his Switch is like, so we played the game, and Himiko's like, oh, are we really doing a montage? It's like, and the game progressed, and we were kicking ass while Captain found her groove, and she's like, you're not even showing scenes of these matches. Wow, is the animation budget really low today? I was like, because that's like a theme during like all the narration, because it's like Switch is narrating shit, and Himiko's chiming in with, what the fuck is this? This doesn't make any sense. Why is this even here? And I love Himiko for that, because she's literally the kind of character who does that a lot in this anime, where she's just kind of like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What is that? The hell? The hell? The fuck? Like, I like her for that. And the last gag I thought was pretty funny at the end is when they're in their final match. Also, I think they make a One Piece and Naruto joke, because the Naruto joke is that there's these like 4 emperors. You can get the One Piece reference right there. But the reason why I say it's a Naruto reference also is because when Sonobe is talking about them, you see all 4 of their faces on like a stone mountain. And what series has just 4 faces carved into like the back of a stone mountain? The 4 Hokages and the Leaf Village. Get the joke. But anyways, the 4 members, their joke is pretty obvious. They're supposed to be the badasses of this whole tournament, and they lose in like the fucking first round, which was literally supposed to be hilarious. And I forget who it is they fight, but it's not really important because they win anyway. But I like how soon like the battle music starts up and you get this cool epic thing, and like all of a sudden Captain just starts taking over with all the instructions and the goddamn plays and shit. And Boston the entire time is like, hey, I'm the leader. I'm the leader. I'm the leader. It's like, they just fucking ignore him. And it's like, here you go, Boston, you will do this, you will do the eagle formation. And here goes like, suspender, which I believe means like, yes sir, in Genesis language. And like, Boston's still in the background going, oi, I'm the leader. And like, I mean, they win, but it's still funny because the entire time, she's just kind of like running shit ever since that final match. And then she gets MVP. And I guess I missed this last part. The reason, one of the main reasons why she got really pumped up is she had like a little character moment where it was like, where the teacher was apologizing for her to just throw her in here even though she doesn't know anything about the game. And she started talking about the merits of Sket Dance. It's like, I like passionate people. And these guys get passionate in almost anything they do. And that was a nice moment. And it's like, so I'll try my best for them anyway. And then the fucking guy on the counter goes, also, if you hit MVP, you get this shitload of ridiculous food that no one's ever heard of. And she just got really hyper, because if anyone doesn't know, Captain's her main running joke is the fact that she can eat like a motherfucker. Like she can put away any goddamn thing, except for eggs. But I think she got over that. Anyways, so when she got MVP, she got like all the food, and then like the fucking ambassador of the place, I don't remember the name of it because it wasn't even a word. It's not even a Japanese word. It's just a fucking jumble of letters. Wanted to like be her bride and shit, and I like how what was it? Damn it! What's the word they use when it's like rejected? It's like you scared? No, it's like. What is it? Damn it! I watched the episode this morning. I don't remember the word, but it was really funny because she started using all the fucking Genesis talk and conversation because there was like this chick from Wyoming that was talking shit to her at the beginning of the episode. She's like, "What was the word? I don't remember the word. I only remember suspender and war cry and break and fucking love and lovely and oh fuck, I don't remember the word. It was pretty funny too. I might use that as a thumbnail because I was like, it's like it means rejected, but she did it in such a hilarious way while she eating all the food. It was kind of like a jump cut, like they jump cut and she ate all the food. But yeah, it was a pretty enjoyable episode. Now next week's looks really funny. Next week's I'm looking really forward to because next week has Himiko in a fucking maid outfit and shit apparently has gotten hilarious. That is what I'm looking forward to, son. Okay, listen, for those who don't know, my bias will always be Himiko because she's like she is the main female and she's my favorite character. I think her and One-san are like my two favorites. Yeah. Her and One-san. I don't mind Momoka. I think Momoka's cool. Rowan's okay. Captain's cool. But like Himiko and One-san are like my two favorite females. As of right now. But anyway, she's in a maid outfit next week, so I'm looking forward to that. But anyways, I've run on a lot. I'm actually surprised how well the views are going for the last two episodes. But then again, those were serious episodes. So we'll see how the views for this one go, but as we end this, thank you guys for watching. Support it. Link to watch Sket Dance in the description because since no one has a license to it in America, anybody should be able to watch Sket Dance. You can catch up. The only thing you would have to pay in order to get to the newest episodes, but you get to watch. But it's essentially like a free library for the most part, except for the newest episode. So this has been the Vlogs again for your boy Terrell. And tell me what you guys think in the comments. And I'll see you guys later. I enjoyed the episode. How did you? Sket Dodan. Peace.